Hi there, welcome to the Sue Klaus Show. How you doing? It's 7:20 in the evening, and it's 97 degrees out. Whoa! Last night it was so hot up in my room, I slept in the living room until until Letterman was over, and then I was able to go upstairs. No, until Craig was over. That would be 12:30, and then I finally huddled upstairs and went to bed in bed. By that time it had cooled off enough for me to be up there. There's no insulation in my ceiling. There's no insulation anywhere. That room was always hot. Growing up, it was terribly hot. It was always hot. So, hot, hot, hot. You know how I complained about the cold? It's not like I'm never satisfied. It's just that I would really like to have about 2 months of straight spring days where it's like from 60 degrees to 72. About 2 months of that. If that were the case, that like through May and June, then July and August wouldn't be so bad, right? Anyway, I can't order up my weather. What can I say? And I've got my damn tag on. I usually take it off by now. Arr. Army hearties. Anyway, what's going on? I meet with the architect Monday and start getting that together. Once that's together, the appraiser is pulled into this process. They all have a powwow, and they agree or disagree that the house will be worth what HUD is loaning for when it's all done. Which I think, yeah, it will be, but it's an odd market to be doing this in. So we shall see. And I'm making more plans on what I want to move out of the house during the renovation when it finally comes about. Just so it's easier to get to the walls to repaint them and get to the floors to finish them and, that kind of stuff. Move the couches out so the plaster dust isn't in the couches and anything upholstered. Just move it out. And this one chair I'd like to get reupholstered. Move it into storage, and then right before I move, or once the house is finished, I can go to get it reupholstered and bring it into, like it's a new chair, and it won't be. So, just things like that. Errata. Nondescript pieces of hoo-ha. Things like that. I need to get a new bath mat for my bathtub because the current one slides or slips when I get into the tub, and so it's been catching. It has been making my left leg slide out and my right knee catch me, which has injured my right knee again, and it's now hyperextending, which means it's bending too far that way. This is the knee when it's bent. This is hyperextended, and it's going beyond that. It's like, aw, man. He's just going to look at me and go, so we're going to have the artificial knee now or not? So I don't know. What else? I still can't convince my doctors that there's something wrong. Now that I've convinced one of them that there is something wrong, we've ruled out it's not my asthma, because my asthma is still under control. Even during this time of year, which is worse for me, it's under control. I am not in an asthma crisis. I'm not close to it. Chest x-ray's fine, which I don't get it. But okay. Then why do I have trouble breathing? When I try and exert, when I try and exercise, things like that. Now the allergist wants me to see a cardiologist, but every time I've seen a cardiologist, it hasn't been my heart. I've been evaluated 3 times for cardiac, and none of those times was it heart. Not one. So it's like, God, Do I go through this crap again? I know I'm in my late 50s now. It's a little different, and I'm very deconditioned. But that's because I sleep all weekend, and I can't exercise because then I don't have my air. That video where I mowed the lawn and filmed myself mowing the lawn, that's the last time I mowed my lawn. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Haven't been able to. Anyway, so, I cannot imagine having to go through all that crap again and have them say, no, your heart's fine. Then what is it? I miss being able to dance like I used to. I miss being able to ride a bike, even though my bike was stolen. I could go get another $6 bike at the thrift store. That doesn't bother me any. But why get one now when I can't use it? It's just one more thing to move when everything starts happening, if it starts happening, so, with the house, so, I don't know. Anyway, my wish to you is, everyone, keep cool, keep casual, take care of yourselves. I really mean that. Take care of each other. I mean that too. And hopefully, with any luck at all, the weather will break and everything will be fine. And it's going to only be in the 80s next week, so that'll feel rather cool by comparison. So, anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.